Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is had a good Saturday, and you all hopefully now join me for a lovely City Skyline stream, which has been very much talked about today. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this. So I did say a little bit earlier that I was, well, the Google anyway, I was planning on starting a new city tonight, which is going to be at the forefront of transport before I build. These are big, because I realised in that last city that was a problem. So I'm going to start again. Fresh map. And we're going to put transport in before we build. So, not sure what map to go for. I think I went for that one, didn't I, before? Was it that one? No, I don't think it was. It's one of these, anyway. Is it that one? It might have been that one. And it wasn't great. I tended to go for San Francisco, to be fair. But yeah, don't know. If you bear with me a second, I think I need to move the audio over onto the capture card, because I think I was bold and forgot to do it. Yes, I did. I forgot to do it. There we go. Hello, Homer. Right, you should now have sound through the capture card. We do indeed. I'll turn up a bit for this stream because it's a bit quieter than an average one. San Francisco would be a good place to start. And you've got the Golden Gate Bridge as well. Let's go with that. I mean, got outside connections. So, all good. Yeah, let's go with that. North American theme. I mean, it would be rather bizarre to build it in a European style. So I think we will go North American. Yeah, that's fine. just set it to be called Dudley, but I'll change that in a bit. So, right. Just want to explore tiles. So, we've got the Golden Gate Bridge here. So I might as well open this up and buy it. So I can expand here as well. Literally, the road just ends there. That's quite interesting, actually. That area is not. There's not really worth buying. I mean, or putting anything on it because it's like it's mountainous. So, by the bay area, might as well. Okay. Ah, you can multi-select. I thought you could. Might as well just multi-select bits. Buy it all. Begin with. All the land area anyway. Sea, I'm not particularly bothered about. Oh, you can do it this way as well. Excuse me. No. That's sorted. I was just buy the whole map from the start, pretty much. So that way I don't have to worry about it at a later time. I know it's boring, but might as well be done now. So we'll come back to the chat once I finish buying all the dots, or squares, I'll say. Gives me an achievement for that. Feels a bit suspect though, because you haven't had to actually pay for it. It's been on unlimited, but hey ho. And that's literally the whole map, the whole purchasable area. When you think about it, it's not really that big of a map, but so it's actually a good place to start, really, in terms of building a city, I guess. Having said that, I will need to buy some more tiles out to sea for purposes of sewerage and stuff. So, just make it a little bit bigger. Well. I'll just buy it all. Not much sea left. I haven't got any more permits. Oh, hang on. Actually. Oh, you can only buy 20 in one go, that's why. Well, he says. And then you don't get any. You can't buy any more. What the hell? So you can't actually buy the whole map. You can only buy 432 tiles. Great. Okay. So you get the strange line that appears now. It's probably a mod to outdo that, to be fair. But hey ho. Hello, Azareth. What's up, everyone? Well, all is good over here. Hello there, is this on sandbox mode? It is, British Gamer Tech Guy, yes. Feel like I'm letting some time pass the CS2. I put a bunch of time into it on release, but I feel I need the game to get patched more and some DLC to get back into it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it's not the best thing, put it this way. Why not get rid of that? The only thing I can do is relocate it somewhere else. So I'm probably just going to stick it on a hill somewhere on the other side of the map. Like over here, if I can. Get out the road. I'm not going to build there, so... No one there? Why is there more than one? I mean, seriously? Oh, you can delete it. Okay. Where's that one gone? Right, let's get building. One there as well, actually. Okay, that. Delete individual trees as well. That's pointless. Okay, so I'm going to build my own San Francisco, which is going to be very interesting. So, I think I'm going to start from the Golden Gate Bridge side. Let's have a look. So we've got highway of 2 lanes, basically, including the bridge. Actually, the bridge is 3-laned. Now, I don't suppose you're going to be able to do anything with the bridge. I suspect it's going to be protected to a certain extent. So, it's this area that you're going to be able to start building from. So, what am I going to do first is the question. I think we're going to start with some residential in this area. First, I want to build some, like, tram lines. With it being San Francisco and all. So, smash the like. Thank you, James. I think once they do that and some DLC comes out, I'll start to shape up. Or it'll start to shape up. And Mr. Fit has entered the stream. Hello, Aaron. I'll work out what I'm going to do first here. I'm going to build some roads. And then I'm going to build transport in mind before I build everything else. Question is, this area could get quite interesting. So, I feel that I'm going to need to... The first junction isn't until like there. And there's one there. And there's one the stuff you can already start building on. So I'm tempted, actually, just to take it from that there. And just use that as a road. So, we've got 4-lane divided. So I'm just going to make it straight all the way down here. Now. That first city I built was just more of like a test idea. Give me a bit of a few pointers and things. Now I've sort of had a bit of a go with that. Move on to something else. I think I've just got one massive long road in this area. It's going to start becoming a problem in a moment when I need a bridge. It doesn't let you build so many bridges in a short space. That's a problem. Let's see. Let you put a bridge there and there, and probably next to it again, most likely, depending on. Maybe not. That's going to be frustrating. So I could build on this bit, I suppose. Problem is, it would probably flood quite easily. So I'm tempted not to. And just use that for like industrial land. So. Very frustrating, that. I mean, I know this is what it's like there in real life, so I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. But the land they can build on is very limited. Yeah, that's not going to work. What I'm tempted to do is make like a small road coming off there. Go around that bit. Just get the road to continue, but build a smaller style road. Something to come to this area. Just gonna run it parallel with the main road at the moment. And I can start filling in this area. And then I'm thinking what I'm going to do at some point, maybe here, I might put a junction down to here. This would be a good area to have one, to be fair. The slip roads, right there. The highway elevated, so... bring it to an end like there, so... Okay, so we've got quite a lot of elevation changes here, so that's something to overcome. What happened to the poll from yesterday? Bishop Stortford got battered again. Lol, so they did. I did see that. I thought I'd leave them alone this week. Poll is what it is, Connor. Yeah, basically what it is Krazza made an excellent point earlier about the fact that really stream schedule should be followed, and to be fair, he's right. I mean, he is. So I decided to do that this time. Right, let's get some roads built, and then I'll start building the tram network. So, how am I going to do this? I don't think I'm going to build anything down there, because that's just like well, it's not wasted land, but it's more prone to flooding. So what I will do is just build a road here. Have loads of like downhill. This is going to be mad, this city. The way the elevation is insane. I mean... I did say I wasn't going to build all the way down here, but I think what I'll build over here is probably I don't know, let's see. Wanted to try and fill the space as much as possible right now. It's only a small map, this one, so I have to make the most of it. Build a road there. There. I think I'll build a few rows like that. Fill in some gaps. So there is a road in real life San Francisco that's like curved all the way up because of the shape of the hill. Absolutely insane looking road. It's actually featured in San Andreas as well in the game. San Fierro, for anyone who's familiar with it. So it's a bit of an odd one. Fill that area in a moment. Let's get all these roads built. You can see the elevation change there. In fact, it has to build a makeshift bridge. But if I flatten the whole land, it would just ruin the map, so it's not worth it. I'm just going to use the elevation to, not necessarily my advantage, but to make it a bit more realistic. The map style that it is. There as well. Okay. So there. There. Fill this area in. I want to fill as much of it as I can in, so we'll probably put roads here, there and everywhere, just to fill it. That area I think I'm going to leave for like shops and things, and like clinics and what have you, at least for now. Or even there, maybe. I might just fill that in with them. A bit of a bigger set of land. Jesus, that slope's massively steep. Can't build off onto that bridge, I don't think. Can I build under it, is the question. Nope. That's frustrating. At least I don't think I can. No. The only way I'm going to get around that is by building a tunnel. Or by elevating it onto a bridge. Would probably be completely pointless. Or is it, in fact? Probably not, actually. There you go, that works. Make use of the land. So. Right, before I continue, I'm going to set up a bit of a tram line somewhere. Not sure where I'm going to put the depot at the minute. I mean, like over here, but in water. Jesus. Or I could have subway, to be fair. The subway would work better. Maybe do just trams in the centre. Actually. I'll do that. The question is, do we have it overground or underground? Underground would be easier. It takes less space. Overground. But it becomes a bit of a bugbear to install. Feeling like put it here. It doesn't matter if it runs underwater. I mean, it can, so. I think I'm going to put it there. Quite an interesting looking building. I'm just going to put that there for now, and then I'll build it shortly. So with it being underground, you haven't got to worry. So, makes more sense, logically, to do it like that. Get a medical clinic built. That was stupid of me. I didn't put it to connect to the road properly. Yeah. Relocate it a little bit. Better. Let's see. Yeah. Carved out into the hillside, but it works quite well. As this is the map of San Francisco, is Alcatraz Island in it? Pass. I assume not. Since you finished your stream, I've been doing single player on ETS2 again to practice. Ah, that's nice, Connor. Probably need a bit more practice yet, though. Building on hills, but at the same time, I don't really like completely flat maps too. That's why I thought I'd go for this, to use like the elevation of the land to your advantage, because at the end of the day, there's not many places in the world that are completely flat. So, when you think about it, it's actually quite smart to do stuff like this. Jesus. Is that gonna... Oh, it is gonna flatten the land for me. Okay. So I can use that land to my advantage then. I mean, it makes sense to, if you can. So... Next to that, I think I'll probably have a school. Where'd that go? Doesn't... Oh, hang on. Children's Clinic. Extension wing. Might as well have one of those. Playground. What the heck? Who's done with the playground? You think it'd raise the land, wouldn't you? And it didn't. Right, I'm going to have to delete that and start that again. Bold the game. Right, let's level it. Not like that. Ah, I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to level it down rather than up. At least for the moment. Tell you what. Smaller. Now, let me see if I can build on top of it anyway and see if it raises the land for me. It may do, may not. Yeah, it has. This will be interesting. See what it does this time. I'm gonna build that. Yes, it's still pretty drunk, but it's better than it was. Knock it down again and I'll rebuild it one final time, just to get it accurate on what I want to do with it. Yeah, it's a bit weird that. I can't understand the logic behind that at all. Why it doesn't flatten the land completely. It's going downhill as well. You can see it. So. Road arrows should be on the right. Yeah, it just looks so weird that. Having said that, though, let me do it once more. So I want to test that out on the other building that was there, see whether it would work for that. So, we want that anyway. Try this. See if it flattens out for this. Bet it doesn't. No, it has, but not as. It's sort of utilise the land a little bit. So, I'll leave that there. And the playground, well, I can't build that because there's no space. so doesn't matter anyway. Fill that front area, I think, with some trees. I think, just because I can't do anything else with it. I'll just do it now. Yeah, Jesus. Not the bush that big. Ah, there we go. Sort of fills that in. Can't really do much with it, so might as well be filled. So we've got a school. We've got a medical clinic and a petrol station. So we now need a somewhere that Liverpool needed earlier today. Firehouse. Done. Let's get the basics in for the moment. Get some shops in as well. That whole stretch there. Let's watch this get built. For a moment. Whilst I have my brew, which I'm forgetting about. Was a weird playground. Should replicate your Texas farming city skyline, yeah. Back goodbye. Hi macOS, bye macOS. I'm kind of happy for a change. Something else means they will play FS22 off stream. I'm not worried. No. I'll sort out the water and what have your issue shortly. And catch up with comments as well. Google sitting with an evil mwahaha laugh right now. Typical. My station belongs to Brett. No, Nazareth. Right, let's get these stuff sorted out. So, I think I'm going to have an advanced water pumping station. Reason being is because it is a coastal city. It makes perfect sense to have one. I need a road, but I also want to keep it away from okay, so this kind of area here is probably going to be one of the better places for it. Just trying to see. Oh, there's actually a point there where you can actually get 1,000 off it. Or 1,000,000, should I say. So I'll have it there. I'll just build a road to it for now, and then once I develop over here, I'll redevelop it properly. So, for now, I'll just build like a temporary road to it. Just build it onto here, I guess, for now. And then I'll sort it out when I build to there. Okay, so pipes in. It's connected to there with pipes, but it isn't after that point, so I'll do the pipes separately for a moment. Put it into that one. Yeah, that's fine. And the same with the sewerage one. It's going to be a pain in the ass, I reckon. Put it there for now. So I can tidy it up when I build the city. So you should now have sewerage and water. They just need electricity now, which there is also a supply already coming into the city. Somehow ends there. Why, I don't know, but it does. So for now, I'll just extend this until I build more areas, and then over time I'll just reroute it all and what have you. Gonna need a substation of some description somewhere, which I think I'll probably build here. No, I can't. It's too big. Right. No, don't want to build it in the ocean. Would not be a good idea. Needs to come to ground somewhere. Where am I going to put it? Ah, straighter section here. This will do that. Don't need as much as that for now. The only problem with these kind of games, when you first start out, you've got to sort of like come up with an idea of what's going to work. And then eventually you'll find that that doesn't work and then have to do something completely different. But it is what it is. I mean... Okay, that works. They should now have power. Sewage backed up, but they're only building them at the minute, so let's wait a bit longer for that to clear. They're connected to the sewer network, so there shouldn't be any issue there. That building is 100% needed due to Steve having very hot, runny curries. God's sake. I don't have diarrhea. That's Terence, that's his job. He has that. If he has a curry. Over films people getting off a boat and entering it. That sounds very sus, not gonna lie. I also do want to build here, if we can. Can't build a bus station, too big. Might be a mod by now that's a smaller one. It's got a fire station, got a school, garbage management. Don't want anything like that round here. Got a medical clinic. That. Now you can build wind turbines out at sea as well. So I am tempted to build some. Problem is, you need an area with wind, which must be too low. Ideally, you want 5 megawatts. However, because of where we are as well, a hydroelectric power plant wouldn't be a bad idea. So, I think we'll have a mixture of power sources. There. There. But they will turn around as they need to themselves, so they don't produce much power, but they are handy to have. So I'll just build a massive load of them over here. Where I can. Just have a field of them. I mean, not exactly in a straight line, but for now, that will do. Yeah. Lines. Oh. Oh, you could do low voltage ones for these. How do you do it though, is the question. I don't know. Or does it have to go underwater? Oh, I see. It has to go underwater, I think. That didn't work. Did it? No, I missed it completely. How the heck did I miss that? I did. I'll keep that one in because that's there. Oh, he puts it in automatically. That's actually annoying because unless you actually literally, the best thing to do I think is just go underneath it. It should connect with itself. Say underneath it, I've missed that one. Gotta be an easier way to do this. No. Certainly not the most intuitive way to do it. Underground mode in this version, or this game, isn't as good as the original. I find it very frustrating to do anything. Those three there are connected. That one isn't now because I've just deleted it. You should be able to just join them up. Oh, these could actually get upgrades as well. That's actually interesting to be fair. Let me try this again. So we've got that one there, that one there. That just runs to nothing, so I assume that bit I can just delete. Let me... Yeah. Do that. So it's there, that one's to there, that goes to there, so that's fine. That one just doesn't want to seem to connect up. I can see anyway. Hang on. You can do the pipes in different points. They don't have to be all... They're like that. You can send it further down as well. But it's going to be annoying now. Right. There we go. So that's now connected to that one. That's fine. That's now connected to that one. That's fine also. Let's connect to that one. There. It's over. Oh. One. One. Come on. Ah, there we go. I think I've cracked it now. pain that was to do. I was doing it back up to the original loop. So, well, while I'm here, I might as well upgrade them all. You can add solar panels, advanced rotor system, and a battery extension. I'll have that on. Have that on. You can have them all on each, so that's good. That's what I'll do for each one. Using more power. May as well. Yeah, all done. So, small little wind farms. Get power produced. That hasn't got any power. Yeah, that will make sense because I didn't add any. It's over there. I think for now I'll just take a spur off this. Let's put another substation in for now. Move it eventually. Yep. That'll start pumping now. So, solves that issue. No, they've still got sewage backing up, which they will do because I ain't put them in yet. So, let's get a wastewater treatment plant. So, I think I'll put that nearby for now. Doesn't really matter for now, just dump it anywhere, then I can move it when remove it and relocate it, shall we say, when I'm busy to build up there, or ready to build up there. Right. What have I missed here? Found Homer's face reveal. Great. It looks like Terrence, not gonna lie, lol. Send me a photograph, lol. Put it in Discord. Farming Sim, better building. Well, yeah, it's easier to build in Farm Sim, for a start. Did you know that I think cruise ships can discharge their sewage when right in the middle of the ocean, miles out from the coast? Yeah, they probably do, to be fair. I mean, they probably have so much capacity in tanks, but then what do they do with it when it's full? So they must be able to release it. Yes, this is a new city, Kraza. This will be my rendition of San Francisco. So, I think I'm just going to leave it as that. Yeah, I know that now, but try telling me that when I was a kid, lol. What's this one called? Bold Age? No, Kraza. Terrence eating Chinese, typical. That's a usual meal for Terrence. Terrence must eat a lot of takeaways. He does. He eats a hell of a lot of takeaways. Fun fact, when you play FS22, you look more in chat than City Skyline. Well, yeah, that's obvious. This kind of game, you've got to, like, build, and build. If you don't, then you've got a problem. Yeah. Overlapping items are very annoying. Can I literally not... No, I was going to say, can I literally not build anything here? But I can. It's been a pain. Fill it in with some trees. Can you save multiple cities? You can, to be fair. You can save a few. You streamed all the way to 9 PM tonight since there was people chatting. Wow, that makes a change. Normally off at like 8:30. Look at Discord. Discord. Oh my word. Ha 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 ha. What a mugshot that is. What a mugshot that is. I would never have guessed. Or never have known that was Homer. Wow. Yeah, that's a thought actually. I've not really messed with these settings in here, to be fair. TAA, where's that? Not even in there. Interesting. I could probably queue more than that. Change it to high. See what that does. Oh yeah, that makes it run or look a lot better. In fact, it looks a hell of a lot better. I'll say I've never tweaked the settings. I've just let the GeForce experience do it for me. That looks a lot better, in fact. That looks a hell of a lot better. Oh my word. I'm looking further down. See if there's anything I missed. Don't know whether that's worth setting. I don't even think that'll work on NVIDIA. I think I'll leave that disabled. TAA, there we go. I'll do. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh yeah, that looks a hell of a lot better. What the hell? Somebody's dead already. I mean, I've only just started the city and somebody's dead. I mean, come on. Great, I'm going to have to get a crematorium put in. Great. Wasn't expecting to put one of them in so early. Great, that's in water, so I can't build that there. Typical. Put it in the middle of there. Might as well utilise some of this land, so. For additional Christ, look at the state of that. That looks awful. I'm going to rebuild that. That looks terrible. If a building's like that, it just looks awful, in my opinion. Let's rebuild it again. think I'll just have the one. So. Right, we now have a crematorium to process the dead. So, I need to do recycling and stuff soon. I think I'll build a high school next. Just because of the fact I'm going to need one. Problem is, don't think I'm going to build it here. I think I'm going to have to build it somewhere like over here. Overlapping items. Oh. Why is it overlapping? Oh, that's why. Freaking pylons there. Typical. Tell you what. We'll move the pylon. Can't do it because it's too close. Yeah, that's so annoying. I think you can actually send pylons underground. Hang on, try that. Yeah, you can. Let's send this one underground. Then let it resurface above ground. Like there. That's actually quite clever, actually. So, that actually helps a hell of a lot. I didn't know about that. So, found that out before. Quite happy you can do that. Maximises the space you can put in things. Yeah. Have a sports field attached. Problem is, I can't build it there because it's in water. So what I might do is raise some of the land and put it in behind. So I don't think I'm going to use any of this space, so I might as well utilise it best I can for other things. Where I need to. Makes no sense, but... I would like this game to actually allow you to raise land automatically properly as well. In that scenario, it should have just been able to let you build it and then just fill that in. But... it doesn't. It's very frustrating. Yeah. Oops. Flatten it out in a minute. So. It's okay. Ah, the rat. Wasn't what I was looking for. That's one I was looking for. Soften it. I'll just get rid of that a little bit. So, right, now I should be able to do what I want to do. Sort of. I mean, it's a bit downhill, but it's okay. So, let's have that there. Okie dokie, so. Anyway, I came to say hi, and now I say bye all. Hello, Brett. Goodbye, Brett. For God's sake, that command. Looks like Gibraltar. It ain't. Right, so we've got a high school now, so we don't need another one of those around here. Probably end up building a college somewhere. But that'll probably be closer into the city. Same with the university and technical university and medical university. Fire station, firewatch tower. Don't know whether one of those is a good idea. Probably not. Those. I think I'll get a couple of parks in and then I'll start filling in bus routes and stuff. Build the subway line. Things like that. So No house there, so I can probably put something like this in. Playground. One of them in. Might as well. Build the landing. I'm gonna put one of them in. Actually, hang on. Let's work smarter, not harder. Ah, bugger. I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. Hopefully something gets built there again now. That's what I was meant to do, that. And a playground next door. Fill that gap in. Something will get built there shortly. But question of what and when. Right, more trees. Just fill the area in with trees. Anywhere that's not getting built. Do random trees. Why is that house hasn't been built? I thought it would have been. But so there's quite high demand for medium density, so we'll put some of that in. Put some in there. Some in there as well. There. Drop. That's why, because that it paused. I'm an idiot. Hello Baldy, welcome back to the channel. Make your wig stay. Shut up, Goggle. Can you build a toilet? No. Oh, the Rocky leveled out did. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I never clicked onto that. Gotta build a toilet, just build India. Build a morgue. I've got a morgue, technically. Ah, yes, these long, thin houses. Very New York-esque style. Build apartments. Anyone notice there's no housing available anywhere? Well, I'm building housing now. Shut up. Yep, build some high density. Some there as well. I'll put a road in here. And there. Like a little crossroads, that now. Can't really do much with that land anyway, so I think I'll just leave it like that. At least you can still build stuff on it. It's a bit of demand for industrial, but not too high at the moment. In India, they make food without washing their hands. Sea is the world's biggest toilet. Yeah, you're not wrong there. If you're at the beach, why pay 50p for the toilet when you can go in the sea for free? Unless there's free toilets. Well, yeah. Quite often, whenever I go to a beach or a seaside resort, if there's no nobody manning like the building for whatever reason, I just jump over the gate. If it's normally like one of them turnstile ones, isn't it? So Normally I just jump over it. It's a turnstile. I don't bother paying. I don't see why you should have to pay for a public convenience. It's ridiculous. You should not have to pay for a public convenience. Like a toilet. Ridiculous. But there we go. It's the world we live in now, so I'm just going to try and see whether I can widen these roads. If I can, I may as well. That's frustrating. But take the houses out. I can't put it there. I'll have to leave it as 3 lanes. Oh well. Just have to upgrade them to 3 lanes rather than 4 then. This was probably going to be the area I was going to build that junction that I mentioned before. I'm just going to do this and then I'll build it. All the way along here, so we have to come back to it. For now, come back to the rest of it. Okay, so let's build a junction here. So we need a lane going that way, a lane coming off there, one going that way, and that way. So, how am I going to do this? That's the question. I think I would have to build my own sort of style of junction. I don't really think anything's going to work. It's already in there. So, that looks a bit drunk, that, to be fair. It's not going to work. I want to try and make it sort of like parallel with the road, but I don't think that's going to work. Might have to build it slightly differently. Perhaps like that. Enough room there to put a road in. Might have to do this a bit differently coming back the other way. Might have to like do it like that. Keep it flat on the ground. That'll work. Now what do I have? Do I have a roundabout? Or do I have... I think a roundabout would work best. Actually. It says road required. Yeah, you put it there and it won't let you build it. Tell you what. Get that set. Hi. I'm stumped. Oh, hang on. I've now figured it out. Yeah, you've got to place it, haven't you? Very annoying. I don't think we need a very large roundabout. I think a large would be fine. So I'll just double that junction now. There we are. Okay, we have a roundabout. Nothing too fancy. That works there. And then this side, I think I'll just have lanes going up to it and off. Work. Not work either. Too steep. Yeah, that's probably gonna have to do, isn't it? I mean, see what else I can do there. There's a geology of the land. No. Not a lot of land here, so I'm trying to find somewhere for it to go. No. Oh, what a pain in the arse. See, no room there. What I may have to do is build it sort of like that and then send it downhill to join. In fact, that is exactly what I've had to do. For God's sake. The geology of the land. That's insane, but it works, so that's going to be a major pinch point, that. That's going to be hell, I reckon. But we'll see. Right, I will do some road upgrades before I carry on. Sound barriers. All that jazz. And we'll move on to building some more. Yeah, it's on pause, that's why, Baldy. That's why there's no cars moving around. It's on the pause. So... I like to pause the game when I'm building stuff, it's just easier. So... get a bit in there that I want. Can't build it there either, which is annoying. Can't build it on bridges. It's very frustrating in a way. That'll do for now. I'll come back and do the rest of it when I continue building. Right, let's see how this roundabout functions. See if anyone starts using it. Ah, nice. Wait, I wonder if the audio could be turned up a bit. Not exactly the loudest. Might just be the headphones. There we go. It's better. Excuse me. Well, traffic seems to be using it A-OK anyway, so... nothing using this side yet, though. But I think I'll continue building. Need low density. Space out a little bit. There's going to be quite a lot of land around here that doesn't get filled with anything because of the geology of it, but there's not really much you can do. I mean, it is what it is. Anything you can do really is fill it in with like skyscrapers and stuff. Bit of land here that's not being utilised, but there's a bridge there, so it's like, well, put that in there, it'd look a bit daft. So, I think I'll put a small plaza in. Fill that gap in there. Stuff's getting built now, which is good to see. Need a bit more commercial though. It's getting built there, so that's good. A bit more commercial. Right. I think what I'm going to do now is start expanding the subway network and the tram. Build a tram network. So, need to build another underground station. I think I'm going to build somewhere. So I could reclaim some of this land back, to be fair. Tempted to build like a loop station there and then loop it round to like down here. I'm going to reclaim some land. I just love this tool. How quickly it like lifts land up. It's funny. I think I'll just take a small section back. At least then build a subway station and a few other bits and pieces. Oh look, a taxi. Okie dokie. So, let's get this line built. And then I'll build a subway. Now, am I going to have it one way or double track? I think I'll have it running one way. So, where's the other one? Having said that, double track might be easier, so... so fiddly to do. I'm too low down, I think. Where am I? So if you could go fully underground, you wouldn't have a problem, but because it's awkward. I assume. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. That's better. It's because it was a little bit deep underground. I am debating though still whether to do it as one way rather than two way. I think I will actually. Because then you just have the subway run in the same direction. Yeah, curve's too tight, I thought it would be. Try that again. Matter with it going underground, so now it quick, which was curved as you like. Right, where's the other one? There. That's not going to work. It'd be funny if it did, but then we go out into the sea, come back in. Thinking how I'm going to do this because of where it is. I don't think it's going to work very well. I'm going to have to move it a bit further inland actually. Right. I think I might actually move it a bit further inland. So, how do you relocate that? Can't actually. Question is though is where? Up there, still it's the water. Put it there though. Put it there. Right, let's move it. Station services. That's interesting to know. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, where's the other one? Small shops, restaurants and kiosks for passenger convenience increases the attractiveness of the station and services pay rents which offsets maintenance costs. Interesting. Steve, don't look at Discord General. Oh dear, what's gone on in there? Well, you say don't look, I'm gonna look.
Hello.
Oh dear. Really? Steve, that roundabout, I think we can say it's water under the bridge. Out! The road making tools are definitely much better in this than CS1 without mods. Absolutely. Need to have like 6 different mods in CS1 to make roads better. Can you view your frame rate? CS1 had pretty hard road making. I played on that game on Game Pass. I ain't got anything to set my frame rate at the minute unless I go into the NVIDIA control panel and turn it on. Will you bring in airports to this city? I will. I think the frame rate's not too bad, to be fair. I think it looks okay. At least from what I can see. For the most part. Where's that subway station? There's. Right, let's build this again. There's a track there. Am I going to be able to loop this in? There we go. So we've got a subway line now. Station up here and a station down here. So that's good. Just need to build a subway depot now and then start running trams. Or subways. Vehicles. Metro vehicles. like trams, aren't they, basically, but underground. Probably put a station somewhere along here as well for the school. You have cheated. Unlimited money. Look at the bomber clap video with no sound. No. Remember rule 10. I forgot about Altar, to be fair. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. I assume you can. 65. It's not too bad. I mean, this game isn't exactly great for optimization. Anyway. At least at the moment. It is getting better, but... size of this thing. Jesus, I'm going to have a load of space somewhere for this. Where? I don't know. I think I'm going to put this somewhere down here. Problem is, how do I get it underground? I guess what I could do is run. Where is it? There it is. I guess I could run track from like down here all the way along here to like another stop, possibly like somewhere around here, and then loop it in to run some of the subway trains via this. I think that's the only way. So yeah, well, I've got VSync on as well, to be fair, so I wonder if I turn VSync off what that'll do. Not much, to be fair, if anything. I mean, I'm quite surprised at that. I was expecting it to drop all over the place. Okay, well, I'll build another station somewhere, and then I think I'll put it by the school. And then I think what I will do is run a loop. So this bit can be like one way, and then I'll dual track it this end. So, where are we? There. Double. Ah, yeah, it's double tracking. Of course it is. Right, I'm just going to run a piece of line to there, and then this bit's going to have to be double tracked for the short section. Feeling to probably about there-ish. And then station. Really? Oh, is that the end of the line? Will it not let you? Ah. Oh, hang on. No. I thought that allowed you to extend that. Trying to. Ah, there we go. It's just me being bold. However, I don't want it going that way. I want it going that way. So, that works. think that might be downhill a little bit. Yeah, it is. It's missed each other by... Can't be much at all. That's considerably deeper, so I'm going to have to send it uphill. No. There we go. Not a big fan of this new underground, or overground. Underground tool. I'll get it right in a minute. Absolute pain in the arse to manage. Not in the right place there. There we go. Okay, so going it back over here, and then we'll have a loop, and I'll have a look at the chat again. There we go. So I didn't really need dual tractor there, so I will take that small section out. Back to single track. Sorts that one out. Yep. So we now have a station here, and then I think what I'm going to do is loop it round and then bring it overground here, and then from there we'll see what happens. So what have I missed here? These things used to be pretty bad on release, but they sorted it out a fair bit since. That's good to hear. Use upscaling. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Just gonna have a look to see if there's anything else I can change. I think I'll leave it on. It's not really going to make much difference. I need to have a play in these settings properly, to be fair. I don't think a lot of the time the control panel or GeForce really does the odds on it. I'm not Ben, Steve. Watched a Bomberclat video without sound. Don't show it on stream. I'm not Big Man Ben. I'm a bus fan, Steve. What do you think of the buses in game for transport? Do you mess around with it much? I don't really like the buses, to be fair. I mean, I like mods for that sort of stuff. I mean, the line tool and stuff like that's pretty decent, so I don't really mind that. Gordon Ramsay just spotted about 250 health and safety violations in that video. Oh dear. Is it going to be daylight so I can see what I'm doing again? Overground. I can't see a sodding thing. No, it ain't. Can't be far away though. Oh look, it's in water, so I'm going to be a pain. Not allow you to do it. See if I can bring it up a bit earlier. No, it's going to be an absolute pain in the arse. Looks like I'm going to have to take all that back. Problem is, it's dark. So, make it a bit more interesting to use the terrain tool. Uh-oh, there's a tornado on the map. That's not good. Let's see what this does, shall we, guys? Hopefully it doesn't destroy what I've built. I mean, it's quite a distance away. I can't even tell if it's on land. I assume it is. Yeah, it is. Let's see it. Steve, I'm going to have a heart attack of laughing. Steve should do City Bus Manager. I have thought about it, to be fair. City Skylines impressive, but I always wonder if the buildings have a high risable goal in mind. Really? Out! I don't think this tornado is going to do much. What I don't understand is there's no cloud in the sky, so how could a tornado even form? There's no... It's gone now anyway, so... Well, that was a non-event in the end. So attracted my attention. Right, where was I? I was here, wasn't I? Raise all this bit. Use it as extra land. Steve, the videos I sent reminded me of Terrence's kitchen. Yeah. I thought that. Right, let's see if I can do this now. Surface. Assume I'm overground. It looks like I am anyway. Pretty much where I want to be, so. Well, there's now another bit of water. Yeah, I'm overground. See it there. Didn't mean to do that much. To get that through now to a track. Question is though, which one? Probably the centre line, which there isn't really more than one centre line, which is a bit frustrating. Still some water there apparently. I can't see it. And I've just noticed something else. I think. Oh, is it there? A little bit of water there or something. Something there. Let's try that again. Well, I think what I'm going to do is run it on a single line in here, so it can just utilise what it needs to there. Might as well go through the subway yard. So, I know there's not any water or anything, I'll sort that out in due course. So for now, I think I'll just have the line doing a loop. So I'll build a road. It's connections. I'm not bothered about that, should be fine. There's a bit of water there or something. Yeah. There as well. Just can't see it because it's dark. But well, I'm going to have to raise the land. Must only be a small amount. There's like a temporary retaining wall. Right, that sorts that out anyway. Right, so we've got access to there. We've got pipes in already, so I just need to put some in. Stone monument. It's got water damage. No surprise. Right, so that's them done. So, won't have any electricity, so that's something I'm going to have to sort out. A temporary substation. Right, so that's now got power. Now I need to build a road to it. Temporarily. So I develop this area properly. When, I don't know, but right, I need to get some subway trains now. So, line 2. So I'll start here. There. here. I should now start sending a subway train down with, oh my god, 1,080 passengers. Jesus. It's like we're having the green line to begin with. Tornado searching for your wig. Shut up, Gorgle. I moved to the city and got a job making street signs, but I had to quit because it was such a dead-end job. Really? Ah, Christ. Oh, dear. Right, so we've got a bit of medium density required. Filled in. Bit of low density as well, apparently. Plenty of commercial interest, as suspected. I find it interesting it allows you to build stuff there when you've got a road there. I mean, one thing I didn't account for is the fact that actually goes there on that road as well. Like, what the heck? I'm going to have to sort that out. That's going to bug me. Try and... Oh, that works actually, so I'll just do that then instead. Take that bit out. Probably get something built in that small space, to be fair. Like there. I don't know. Don't know whether it'll let you. You might be able to get a house or something underneath it. Let's have a go and see what it does. It actually has as well. What the heck? It's going to let you build a house there. What the heck? I mean, I know you do see them in some places. What was it? Like DIY SOS a few years ago built something. Completely gutted a building underneath one of the main roads into London. It was like, what the heck? Well, literally, the roof was the road. It was like, what the hell? Steve, there's plenty more where those came from. Looked on Google for city jokes. Ugh. Goodness sake. Like, there's plenty of office demand needed now as well, which is interesting to see. I think I'll have some small offices. In a couple of locations. I only need to be like one or two. The commercial interest again. going to be an office. Tuck it away. Oops. There then. So over time, as the buildings upgrade, they'll get taller anyway. So your city naturally will get bigger anyway, in height. But has that been condemned already? Oh, I know why. Yeah, it's be quicker if I just delete it. I need to start getting some industrial into my city. Interestingly, the wind blows towards the coast, so you can actually build industrial pretty much anywhere as long as near the coast. So, on that basis, it's probably worthwhile building some. Where? Possibly here, because you're not going to get the pollution over here. So, let's see. Wait for daylight, really, before I start building that. I mean, I can't see a thing. That's gone through its first upgrade, that building. That's interesting. Those houses will ever have the noise pollution sign above their homes, literally. Ah, yes, road maintenance vehicles about. Yeah, them houses, yeah, they'll be like, yeah. I don't know, I don't think they'll be very happy. I mean, they're neutral, but they're already on level 1, so they must be reasonably happy. That's getting built. That one's already gone through its first level, so will that one. So, I mean, you do see houses like this underneath roads. I mean, it's not that unusual. So in your next video, would you build Moscow? I don't think so, Zane. Well, a big thank you for you to tuning in. I say screw them. Sometimes city aren't fair. There are a couple of shacks here as well. On there as well. With a garage. Oh, yeah. Parking. On there. The one there. Quite a few shacks here, to be fair. It's all about utilising the space to your advantage. So, I mean, eventually it'll probably come to a point where I have to start making improvements to the road layout, otherwise it starts becoming a nuisance. But that will come in time. But they're the same. Shack style houses. But daylight. I can actually see what I'm doing again now. Right. We'll concentrate on some industrial land. I think I'm going to build up here. Oops, didn't notice that. That's because I literally built it and then it went dark. Shoot. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to demolish that and then redo the land there. Great. I'll do that now. Bit of road there, flooding as well. To do all that. That that road, I'm going to have to delete. Rebuild. Right, let's lower this. Yeah. That wasn't what I had in mind. Right, to lower that. Better. Sort of lowers the land a little bit. Bit of water still there. How is that still there? What the heck's that? Uh-oh. I see. So that bit of land's going to have to be higher then. That bit's going to have to be higher than the rest of the surrounding ground. Stop it from flooding. Nope. Right. That's okay. Right, I'll build the school again now. This time it shouldn't flood, so do the groundwork here as well. That road there is now literally in its own little, like, freaking crevice, so to speak. So. Probably lower that a little bit more. Such an idiot. What the hell did I do that for? Dear. I hate playing with the terrain tools sometimes. Quite a nice little hillside, though. Might leave that there, to be fair. Just put like a path through it or something. Now, there is also water there, which is a bit of a concern. Which is in a ditch. So, a pyramid to keep that mound Yeah, I was thinking that. That's concerning me a bit there, though. Might have to do some groundwork here. What I might do, actually, is lift the road up. Let it run. Higher up. What the heck? I think I'll delete this section as well. The station's in a bit of a hole now. Terrain a little bit. Get the road in. Bigger. Here all night. There we go. Got like a bit of a bridge, but there's an opening there, so I find that a bit weird there. How it widens for a split moment and then goes back in. Yep. Ah, that's a problem. So that's no longer connected to the road. That's a problem. I can't stay there then. I'll have to go somewhere else. Where? Put it there for now. Let's do a bit of terrain here before I start building. That road's now in like a gorge more than anything. I quite like that though, to be fair. So certainly makes it a bit unique in a way. Right. Now I've got this section to deal with. There's flood in there as well. That might as well go. Okay, let's start building the industrial area that I mentioned about. I think I will build it off this area, but I'm debating whether that ain't gonna work. Gonna fill this area in with properties and see what happens. I'm intrigued to see what the land does here. I mean, this is insane. I mean, what's this gonna do? Oh, it's just gonna flatten the land, so that's not so bad then. Fill it in. Right. So. But because the wind blows that way, it's literally going to blow it over the sea. So, I mean, so it shouldn't be too bad for pollution, as long as I build them far enough away still. So, my thought is I'm going to build a few here. I'll say a few here. I'm going to paint them in myself. And then this subway yard, I think I'll leave it there. And then I'll just, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. I think. I'll just do that. Some there. Some up here as well. The ground's high enough, which it is here. It's not going to flood, so it'll be fine. I think I'll keep this area as extra housing and stuff. Backed up sewer. Not enough water, not enough electricity. Road required. Why is it not connected to the road? Oh, it's in a ditch. Right. Didn't realise building on this map was going to be so difficult to do, but there we go. Overlapping items. Surprised that's not connected, to be fair. Nowhere to build it around there. Put it back there. Oh, I see. Yeah, because it's not. It's like it's a slight bridge, isn't it? Have to do more groundwork. That subway station there's also a bit of a pain now. Move it to there. Right, let's do a bit more groundwork. I'm determined to get this right. Can't move it there, it's going to be in the way. Uh-oh. The game's just crashed. Yep, it has. I've just broken the game. Brilliant. Oh dear. How did that happen? If you just place something on the ground, it breaks. Oh well. I love the cotton-filled bridge-like thing they do with roads now if the elevation's too uneven. It's an absolute pain in the arse. It should flatten the road. You're more focused than in F1. Ah. There we go. Right, what did I lose? Nothing, actually. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I did. It sort of reverted it back to there. Let me move it. There. Yeah, that's going to fail because the track's in the wrong place. I'll just move it temporarily while I sort it out. There we go. I've sort of now levelled the land. That should now be level all the land around it, so that should be fine now. Right, where's the platform? Track there now. Sort that out. Sort that out. Okay, well that's now That's now working again. So's that. So that's that sorted. Yes, it missed this road. So I have to rebuild it again now. Okay. Low demand. Oh, low density, should I say. More commercial. Will you be opening the farm sim server tomorrow? Yes, I will be doing. Should have put something in there. Should have put a road or something. A lot of space to fill in that. What? I'll try and be a bit clever. That works. Sort of. I could put buildings down here. That's actually quite a clever use of the space. I mean, it's annoyed that business, but oh well. I'll fill the space in. There's a bit of space there. It's not been filled yet. I've not filled it with anything. Need to get a recycling centre as well. Great, that didn't work. Yay, I got flooding again. Typical. Should only be a temporary issue. Whilst I fix that. Say it should be a temporary issue. Let the city flood after completing it. Ow! It's there as well, I didn't see that. God's sake. Yeah. So there was somewhere I could put it down here. I'll move it somewhere else for a moment. If I can. There's no reason why that should flood, really. I mean... So, I might have to lift that land as well to clear it. I never understand the logic behind the physics of flooding in this game. I never understand it at all. Like, bizarre how it works. Oh look, a tunnel. With a broken... What the heck is that? That's broken. Jeez. That looks absolutely ridiculous. I don't think this is going to work, what I'm trying to do here. No. Trying to think of a way to get around the issue with the land. No. I'm surprised that won't work. You do see roads like that in real life. Tempted to try and lower the land again. Maybe make it less high. No, that makes any difference. Should make it a bit less difficult to build on. No. Definitely not having any luck with that. I mean... No. Might have to, like... I don't know what I'm going to do there for a road. Might have to do a continuous series of bends or something. Even then it won't let me do it. Let you do that, which is interesting. And that. It's also interesting. Bit of an interesting road, this. Really? That's too steep. What the heck? Surprised at that. Back a little bit. Let's let that bend off. Oh, that works. Look at that for a road, I mean, Jesus. The only way I've been able to get it round. I've never seen this before. Definitely not in San Francisco, like a roller coaster. Ah, what a pain that was to do. Got there in the end. That was an absolute nightmare to build. I'll have some houses on the hillside, might as well. Fill the gap in. People are complaining that we haven't got enough healthcare. Sounds like I need to do something about that. It should be alright there, because I say the wind's blowing that way, so it shouldn't cause a problem. Oh dear, it's gridlock down here. It's absolute pandemonium down here by the looks of things. Great. Cars turning round, yeah. Big problem with traffic. What is also concerning me with how close it is to the sea level. I mean... it's practically in water when you try and build a wider road. No, the traffic, we know, parking on them roads. Any problem with that? There's no car parks anywhere. I'll sort that one out. Underground parking. Aye. Big store for the pharmaceutical firm, that. Oh, it looks like Kirkness Quarry Road. We build the most important things first. Police, fire station, hospital, electricity, waste disposal, jail, public transport, parkings, houses. Well, I've got houses. I ain't got much parking at the moment. That's something I definitely need to address. For a small car park up here if I build a road towards it. So, fill in the space. I don't think I'd get a medium one in there. Hang on, let's try it again. I would actually on an angle. I won't get a large one in there. I don't think. No. It's about using the gap now and the space you've got available. I don't know whether you can actually do this. I think you've got to build the road parallel to it rather than straight to it, which I always find is bizarre. That's not going to work because the land's not flat. Now it should be. Nope. Still not. Push a bit smaller. What's going on with the road? Ah. There we go. You can't just build it to go in, which I find is always very bizarre. So literally you've got to do that. So... we're starting to use the parking lot. It's good to see. That's a problem. Can't make it down to 3 lanes. That'll take that building out. So, ain't much else I can do there. I mean, yeah, it's so tight where it is, and then you've got the traffic jam here now. Just trying to think what else I could possibly do here. I mean, not really much else I can do apart from. I mean, it's just chaos. I guess the only thing I could do is remap this junction in some way. I don't know how on earth I'd improve it though, because of where it is. You have an idea? What I could do is send everything this way and then rebuild a road somewhere else, maybe over here instead. That way it's got longer to go. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. That there. I'm gonna do this. I think. I ain't gonna work. Might have to take some of these houses away and build it under here. Don't really see where else I'm gonna place it. I mean, that slope's a bit steep. More groundwork done. Yeah, that was the wrong one. That was not what I wanted. Ah, there we go. That sort of works. I mean, it's not really ideal, but it might just work. Let's see what that does. Sort of moves the pinch point a little bit to make it a bit more. in a different location, I guess you could argue. Definitely going to want lights there. Oops. Lights on the roundabout. No, apparently you can't. I'm surprised at that. Thought you'd be able to. What have I missed here? Right, more than one route to the highway districts have advantages. Do you not want a career on this game where you earn the money? I will go for money eventually, Kraza. Prioritised public transit plan for the road upgrades, lower service budgets at the beginning of 12%, so perfect tax rate, connect things with fast traffic. Circles are worth it. It's the worst traffic I've seen, cutting other drivers, 7.5 ton weight limit perhaps to stop the big boys using the tight roads. Yeah, that's possible. I think that would be a mod, though, for that. I just realised you're trying to do San Francisco as the UK. Yeah, that probably isn't going to work very well. I just want a trial if I can get away with having so many small roads everywhere and see how it works. Nice pest control. Massive moles making molehills in the city. Oh dear. Let's do a bit more filling in. Well, that seems to have cleared the congestion issue for now, anyway. At least for the moment. And a message come up on the screen then, and then it disappeared. I think I need to do something about the healthcare, stuff like that. Question is though, is what? Happy with education, that's a good sign. Problem is I can't really build a hospital here, I haven't really got anywhere suitable to put it. Can't even build it there. Or there. Build it down here, but I mean it's on a road that's not even exactly that wide, but put one in. There we go. Excuse me. Might move that, to be fair. Google, the president wanted to see if traffic would work well on the UK side of the road, so the cities in America are trialling it. Yeah, I know. It's quite funny, to be fair. Got a North American building style and what have you, and then the driving on the left. But why not? Oh dear. Johnny McCoy. Wonder what he does. Educated senior. Moving in, apparently. But why are you parking here if you're moving in? Parking his car and going to his building, are you dumb? No, but, I mean, why would you park in a car park? It just makes no sense. Or going grocery shopping. Ah, somebody stood here. Richard Morales. Looks a bit tall to be a child, not gonna lie. Hi. Hello Ben, welcome back to the channel. Because it's a legal place to park the car, SimSteve. Well, that's true. The flat might have a car park built underneath Steve. No, it probably doesn't. On the other hand, SimSteve would park his car in the middle of the road. No, I wouldn't. Don't know where you get that idea from. Well, that building just collapsed. Due to a lack of maintenance. Oops. Well, I guess it's ripped to everyone who lived in that building then. Well. Just saw that, I thought, Jesus. I get that idea from your brain cells. What the hell's happened there? And there? What the heck? Oh well, I have an idea. Let me unpaint a couple of these cells, if I can remember how to do it. If I can remember how. Where is it? Actually, I'll take that road out. That'll fix that issue. Might have to start flattening some of this area out a little bit. Build another road through here again. Need a graveyard. Well, I've got a crematorium. I ain't got a graveyard yet. I'm going to build a cemetery yet. I mean, could build it next to the hospital, I suppose. I mean, why not? Let's do it. Still on the edge of the water. There we are. We have our lovely cemetery. I think I'll build a temple. What else can I build? Ah, typical. More water. I should put one of these in as well. I mean, may as well. Ah, dear. I'm going to raise that so it's not ruined by the water anymore. If I can. I don't think I can. I think it's... Oh, I can't move it now, so I'm going to move it somewhere else. I'll have that somewhere. I'm not sure where. Figure it out eventually. Oh, that's a problem. I never anticipated that to happen. Ah, great. More flooding. This is the most random place to place a graveyard. go to the hospital and then get reminded of a graveyard next door. Dear. I have to move that temporarily. Not going to be an easy thing to do. Dump it. While I sort this out here. That bit of water there should disappear eventually. So, he says. I mean, it might do. I have to build on such a strange hill. Oh dear, look at the state of that. I mean, Jesus. Let's try and flatten it a bit more. It's not as bad as it was. Where are we? What have I missed here? If people die in the hospital, the staff can throw a body out the window into the graveyard. Yes. Ah, yeah, that's broken. It's not connected, is it? God's sake. That might be connected. Yeah, it is now. Just about. Right, then they get fired and sentenced to jail. See, Homer's got the right idea. I agree, Azareth. Steve, yes, Ben. Now the graveyard's being flooded. Yeah, I sorted that out. Here are options to try. Over-the-counter OTC pain and fever reliever. Warm compressor for ear infection. Rest saltwater gargle. Dry eardrops for ear infection. Hydrogen peroxide. Home remedies used to treat related illnesses. Avoid using Q-tips for ear infection cleaning. People in the hospital can use the site of the cemetery as motivation not to die. All good. Nothing like that could work, but rest the pressure. Feels less, but the pain's the same. Yeah. Medical hospital. A medical helicopter, sorry, has been dispatched. Oh dear. Oh, that's that. High demand for a few things again. offices and a few more bits and pieces. It's getting perilously close to flooding, and it's only just about okay. Jesus. Ambulance? Traffic jam here. Oh dear. Oh yeah, it will be. Absolute carnage on this road. Why are you sat there waiting? That's why there's a traffic jam. The garbage truck's blocking the road. All driving. Need more commercial again. You always need commercial. It's not pain. The amount of commercial you need to get. A hospital might have a suicide room where these kind of people can jump out. Steve, do you literally build a city? How sad. Well, yeah, that's the idea of the game, Ben. The body's immune system can often fight off middle ear infections on its own. Antibiotics are sometimes not needed for middle ear infections. However, severe middle ear infections or infections that last longer than 2-3 days need antibiotics right away. That's why I needed them. Ah, Brett is setting. A self-service checkout. It's just horrible. I can't sleep on my left ear. I can't put my earphones in. I can't eat properly because moving my left jaw, moving my jaw hurts my ear. Sounds like you're really? That's so rude, Gorgle. Sounds like your issue, Ben. Horrible thing to suffer with. I know exactly what Ben's going through. Awful. Thought you were a man the last couple of few days. What you've been complaining, you can't sleep. I'm a man, but pain is a big no-no for me. Person dies in an ambulance thanks to that truck. Some pain I can deal with fine, like a sore throat and headaches, but when things like earaches or cramps are horrible. What about a broken finger, Ben? Well, yeah. I get the impression that Gorgle's one of those kind of people, Ben, where he doesn't have sympathy for anyone in pain. I get that impression anyway. I feel bad. I think you should, to be fair. I think we should. To be fair, I don't usually have sympathy for many people in pain unless I know them. I think I'll wrap the stream up in a moment. Waiting for the hearse, waiting for the hearse. Ben keeps complaining like an Irish fella drunk. Wow. Hope there's nobody Irish in the stream. It's fine, Gorgle. I'm not a snowflake. You will rap, Steve. Ah, shut up, Gorgle. What will you be singing with? Get out. Leave. Leave the stream. Me and Steve can sing the antibiotic song. No, I'd rather not. Only one patient out of 500. 2 patients. There's no deceased people in there yet. No pedestrian access. What the heck? How is that? I mean, they've got the runt. I don't know. I find that a bit strange. Like 3 petrol stations right next to each other. I mean, seriously? Why? Good buildings there, both look exactly the same. Hang on, what's this? Oi, mate, I have. Really, Gorgle? Antibiotics, we are wonderful pills, but don't ever think we will cure all of your heals. Every time you feel a bit under the weather, don't always think we can make you better. That's the Aussies. The Irish are like, aye, top of the morning to you. Would you like a pint of Guinness for your luck charms? Hey, Steve's going into true depression. People keep calling him bald. What are taxis about? Ain't got a taxi rank yet. Something I thought about buying yet, to be fair. I'll put it there 'cause it's in the water. Put it up here though, I guess. Taxi depot. Electric taxis, why not? Just taxi storage. Well guys, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up here. For those of you who haven't seen content from me before, if you do want to see more, make sure you do consider subscribing to the channel. If you are new, particularly on YouTube as well. If you do want to see more content from me, make sure you hit that notification bell and you'll be notified of any future content I upload. If you're also new and following me or looking to follow me on Kick, hit that follow button as well. Till the next one, guys, which will be tomorrow for ATS. And we'll leave you all and hope everyone has a good Sunday. Before I do, I will read the last couple of comments. Stevie, what I'm about to say, forgive me for this, but you look like Dobby. Do you want a rec ban, Ben? Do you really want a rec ban? See if he responds. Nope, don't think he is. I think he's already left.